What the hell's going on out here? What the hell is that? Hey, puppy. Okay, that's a bit creepy. Hello everyone, Aspirin here, Coming 101, going to do another review. We're going to do another mix and match turtles. The last one we did, and we get them for you, was the Leonardo, and I think it was this one, yeah, and Shredder together. And my god, these things are so fun and so cool. I like these a lot, I really do. However, a friend of mine did mention something about this on Instagram. I couldn't figure it out, and I noticed when I posted it up, a lot of people said the same thing, that we couldn't figure out where that face is actually from. Well, luckily, he told us exactly as actually is from Leo the Ninth. And the weirdest thing is I'm looking at it, it's like, yeah, it's the same face, you know, same smile and everything. The only difference is that his skin color over here is a lot darker than this, and his blue is a lot darker than this blue. Not only that, his eyes are more wider than it is with this one over here. But yet, it's the same smile, same eyes texture, kind of like, you know, that fun stuff. Now, the other thing is, when I got Leonardo, let's see, where is it? Well, first let me say, when I got Shredder, I got Donatel's extra arm, right? So I thought in the old review, I thought maybe you got to buy the other parts, you get to complete one of them and all that. I did not know, because I didn't really look too close on it. But when I got Leonardo, it came with this, a Metalhead arm, right? And as you can see, it doesn't have that hole in the middle. And those of you who are like, what are you talking about the hole part? I'm talking about this. This piece right here. It has a hole in the hand for this little strange looking fireball looking thing. Remember how I always say I don't like those toys that you had to flick really hard to trigger? I don't like that. I've never been a big fan of that since the J. Joe stuff. I've never been a big fan. But since I said that we got Metalhead arm, well, I got Metalhead, and he still has his arm. So you also, guys, get two Metalhead right arm right there. So you actually mix and match with the other ones. And yet, they both have no hole in the middle of their hand, which is really, really good. With this Metalhead, he actually came with Donatel's, well, I think it's his left leg. Yeah, I think it's his left leg. Comes with Donatel's legs. Man, Donatel's just falling apart all around. But that's not the cool part. Now, the cool part is, which I will show you up and close, okay, guys, so don't worry. But when you get your regular 2012 and your 2014 mix and match, you're going to see a big, big, big difference. Not the same mold, nothing like that. And not only that, Metalhead is actually taller than the regular one over here, and a lot more bulger out, too. Not only that, the part that I really, really, really love is, remember how I said in the old review, is that they just painted a regular boring gray color. They didn't put any effort into his metallic looking thing like the 1988. Well, it's not like 1988 one, but they actually repainted him. So when you put him towards the light, which I'm going to show you, when you put him around the light or when you take a picture, he actually has more of that glossy, robotic, I guess paint you could call it. He's a lot more shinier, different colors as well. I'll show you the difference on the mold part as well, but yeah, they actually made a more robotic shine into his own coat. So I like this a lot. This is a really, really, really good Metalhead. Now that kind of makes me wonder though, is there a Metalhead second print actually has the same color paint? So not just this, but maybe a different paint. However, my friend Chris, he actually showed it to me because he actually has Slash. Couldn't find Slash. Slash is twice the size as the regular Slash of the 2013 or 14 series. So instead of having a small one, he's actually like that big. So if you guys want to get that, that's the only reason why. Then Cujo for you guys. That's awesome. I would have to say, let's see. I was looking at this differently. The rubber is more rubbery, kind of like in the mix and match one. Yeah, he won't fall. And I noticed you can actually like bend his fingers a little bit, not too much. You don't want you guys breaking your toys. The only down part is that his knees and his arms don't have the joints; they can't move. But but he's still a good toy, and I think this toy is a lot better than 2012 version. That's my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, or if you agree or disagree. Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. Yeah, so like I saw, like you guys saw my video on my my latest turtle hunting. I did not know the difference between if I want to get Mutation Donatello or do I want Metalhead. Well, I got both. So my Mutation Turtles 2014 is actually complete finally. Yay! Really happy about that. So now we gotta complete this and a the T Turtle one or T machine. So. Let's look up close on how Metalhead looks like. And don't forget, check out Friday Corners on the bottom of the screen. Instead of like showing it to you, you had to type it out. I decided to put the links right underneath it so you can just click on it, take you straight to their Facebook. Tell them what you're looking for turtle toys or I don't know, any kind of action figure, old school, new school, video games, stuff like that. And my buddy Jared Tomato is on the bottom as well. Check out his stuff. He does reviews and he does like toy hunting, and he does you know, subscribers contests, so you win some really cool stuff. Really awesome dude, really chill and everything. Check him out, and like I said, his link is underneath this video, and anything that's related to this video will be underneath those two links. So we'll click on more info, and you have like toys name and links underneath it, so go ahead and check out those reviews, those old reviews as well. Alright, so since my camera is finally charged up, we could get on with the review. Alright, as you may see, this thing has been held back because there's been so many times. What was that? So now we're going to bring out the toys. Alright, so let's bring out the original. Not real original, but you know what I mean. Try to set them straight up so you can actually see what I want to do with this. So we got Metalhead right here, 2012. Now let me bring out the 2014 version, and as you can see, it is a lot taller, way better looking too. I don't like this whole thing. I don't know what they were going with. I was hoping to have, you know, glowing eyes or something. But as far as you can see right now, is yes, there are different coat of colors. Here we go again. I know some people are like, oh great. As you can see, the paint job is more glossy over here than over here. Let me just take this off real quick and pose them the same way. As you see, there's no gloss on his hand or anywhere on his body, but you see more glossy over here as on his other arm and his face, actually, everything really. This blue over here is a lot darker than the blue over here. Is a lot more of a lighter blue, and of course all red, dark red, light red. He has more of a shadow around his armor on top of his chest. This one barely has anything over here. Same kind of feature. Yeah, real quick. Let's go this way. And as you can see, the gray is actually a lot darker over here than it is on this light gray over here. Not just, you know, your shiny kind of stuff. But this piece right here, how it sticks out, that piece right there, how it sticks out. Over here, it doesn't stick out. It's actually more in. As you can see right there. The arrows are pretty much the same. Oh, and it's, of course, right here, this little head right here. Now, that little piece sticks out. This one over here doesn't. Now, the other thing is that you can have a more circle over top of his head. And his antenna sticks up a little more, right? Well, over here, it looks like a flower now. It doesn't have the circles, and his antennas actually sticks in more. Not only that, his eyes are really thin. Really thin, like. But the eyes over here is actually more wider and thicker. darker blue, of course. Same thing over here. You see that pretty glossy look over here. And thank you for not putting that hole in his hand. And same thing with his leg. The yellow over here is a lot darker. Well, I'm trying to think about it. It's actually more wider, actually, if you think about it. So yeah, the armor on his legs is a lot more wider, and this is more smaller. It doesn't have his little wires on the side like where they didn't paint. Over here, they didn't paint it, but it definitely doesn't have that wires look to it. I'm trying to think, something else was different when I caught my eye the other day. It seems like he's more wider over here. His back shell, still the same shape and everything. So you can see that little color, how it shines over here. Let's see, 2004 or 2012 Viacom. And over here, which is all the way inside. I don't know if you actually can see that. 2014 Viacom Playmates, which kids, remember, I want to say, Playmates toys, because you don't want to type in Playmates only, because, you know, dirty sites will come out. We don't want you getting deep trouble from your parents. So remember that. But like I said, there's more joints in the 2012 one. You know, you got Julie bend his leg, moving around, twists his, well, you can't really twist his arm, but you know what I mean. But over here, you actually could take them apart. It's very easy. It's not hard to pull off or pull out or anything like that. Actually, just slides right in. See, like that. Very simple. Just like that. As you can see the whole part. Now, if you remember my old review, if you have any other toy that looks like has these kind of bulb on top of his arms or his head or his legs, like the movie Turtles. Not talking about like movie Turtles like now. I mean movie Turtles like back then. Yeah, you could easily take them off and replace them with the body with this. I did with Leonardo. I proved it to you that you actually could do it, and it looks really cool. So there's his body. So maybe if I take off Leonardo's head, there you go. Got Leonardo's head, and maybe get Shredder's legs. Let's get his arms. And voila. Got Metalhead. Or we could go like this. Have Metalhead's legs in there. Barely snapped on, but that actually looks really cool. Of course, Leonardo. Voila. So that's pretty much it right there to show you guys the different size and everything. No matter what, Leonardo always gonna look cool. I don't know what it is. He's always gonna look so cool. But I gotta get more of these. These things are so cool, super awesome, people. Check out my old review on the Leonardo Shredder mix and match. Hang on. Okay, now first thing is first. Here's the bubble, right? This is the bubble, and it has at least three. Oh, actually, this one has to be one. As far as you can see, it has these little things like right here to wrap around their legs or their body, and they tie it up and everything. It's a real pain in the butt to undo because you're anxious to play with it. But the thing is, it actually won't fall out, or supposedly make it easier, like less easier to steal, as far as we know of. Because you remember my old review or video, because somebody stole some turtle toys, which got me upset. But here's the front cover. As you can see, he's in Splinter's costume. That would make a really good tattoo, that A part right there. So yeah, as you can see, 2014. The barcode, holder right there. Nothing on the back. Just take this part off real quick. The bubble part. And as you can see, it actually looks a lot decent looking. I mean, it's really cool how they have mixed and matched picture of Leonardo right there. But I like the color. I like how they made all the ooze go boom like that. And then here's the back part. The hook's actually easier. We don't have to worry about punching, punching through when it's not supposed to, make more money, or what makes it more valuable. So it actually made a collector hooked on there, which is good for us collectors. And it actually talks about it. As you can see, you got Splinter's arm, his head, his body, and Raphael's arm. I mean, it's crazy. And as you can see, what we got right here is Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michaelangelo, Splinter, Metalhead, Shredder, and Giant Slash. I was about to say Tiger Army, Tiger Claw, which I have not come across yet with him. I'm looking for those two. So yeah, that's what it looks like in the back. Okay, I like to collect these. Okay, I like to collect the cards no matter what. I mean, look what just happened in Movie Star Turtles, the 2014 one. They have a new card, and I have the original card, so that's pretty cool right there to me. I want to get the new card, but I don't think my girlfriend's going to accept that because they already have the toy. And who else? Oh, Silk Turtles. They changed the card because kids are choking on the rope, so therefore they had to redo the whole cards, which is kind of, I don't know, makes me kind of sad. Alright, so this is my Metalhead, what do you call it, my Metalhead review on my mix and match. I will put my old review on Metalhead underneath this one, and my mix and match, and my Mutation Turtle. I did Leonardo. I have to do all three of them soon. And since we already got him in here, because he looks exactly the same face as the other Leonardo, I will put his review underneath this. Shredders and Leonardo, I guess. Okay. So, you know what to do. Like this video if you like the review. It does help my video a lot. Share this with your friends. If they're not too sure, like, I don't know if I want these toys or not, show it to them. Maybe it'll change their mind, or maybe they're like, oh, maybe it's not so bad after all. Check it out, seriously, these toys are really cool. I like this a lot. Marvel Comics are actually doing the exact same thing with these guys. I think Marvel Comics had it first, and then these guys came right after. Anything that's really big and popular, the Turtles gonna follow. That's what they're gonna do. They did with the old school with the Troll Turtles and all that stuff. But since these are mix and match toys, these are actually becoming a very good hit. Actually, I believe in the future that these will become collectibles, like really hardcore collectibles. So I don't know. You could agree or disagree on that one. What do you think about Metalhead? You like him? You don't like him? Do you agree with me that he's a lot better than the 2012 version because the paint job's better, he's taller. I mean, all the good stuff, and you don't have this this stupid thing right here, the hole right there. If you don't like it, apparently people are not gonna listen. But if you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it. I mean, there's got to be a reason why you're not liking it as a review, or maybe you don't like the toy or something like that. Anything like that, really. But since this is going to be easier for me, I'm going to be oozing Metalhead, because there's only one. And like I said, I am so behind my reviews. I got some old school stuff, complete accessories coming in, so looking forward for that later on. And yes, it's true that this Anchovy Alley, supposedly, they stopped making these, so they're out of print. And since that didn't sell very much, they canceled the Shredder layer, which is kind of retarded because I was looking for that toy, the playset. But since other people are saying they're going to bring out the playset ones for the 80s toys, you know, our 88 reissue toys. So I'm looking for that, which I don't know what to expect. Something always changes, you know what I mean. So, your opinion, your thoughts, put your comments down, share this video with your friends, you know, stuff like that. Alright. Alright, so that's my short review. I think it's short, sure. But, if you guys never bought, you know, 2012, let's say Bebop, 2012 Metalhead, and you're behind, like, well, you could go ahead and buy it, but if you don't like the whole paint job and all that, I would say, you know, get the mix and match one because that's probably the coolest one you're going to get out of Metalhead, including Slash as well. I'll make sure I didn't take off the wrong leg. I get kind of worried about that. But alright, anyway, so yeah, get your mix and match Metalhead. This is my favorite one. Leonardo's cool. Shredder is pretty sweet and wicked, but I like the Metalhead too. I was hoping when we saw my video, I was hoping to kind of get the other 4 turtles, like maybe just get the turtles instead. But I was like, what happened if, you know, these don't exist anymore, or you don't see them for a very long time? So part of me is like, I gotta get these in. Then so I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that I could find Slash or Tiger Claw for my next toy hunt, because those are my 2 favorite ones, and I really hope to get them. So, yeah, which one you guys own? Which one you guys like the best? Which one you're like, kind of 50-50 on this one? Which one is your least favorite? If it's what I'm going for. But as far as anything right now, I would have to say, like I said, I swear these things in the future will become collectibles. So, yeah. Alright, so add these to your collection, people. You don't have to, you don't want to, but I'm just saying if you do, you gotta get your hands on these guys, these mix and match setups. Ah, and another question. See, I don't really buy Marvel Comics toys or anything. Barely on the comic books, but since there's a Marvel comic version of these ones, could you guys put the Turtles and mix and match with them? Or are they completely different? That's my question to you guys. So you comic book fanatics out there, if you have your X-Men or your Hulk and you can take him apart, could you actually put it attached with Metalhead or maybe Leonardo or something? Make Leonardo look all buff and all that. Could you do that? And if you could, please put it on the comments so other fans can actually read it and know that they could. But as far as right now, get your hands on these. Let's get him ooze and look for eBay villains. See you later. And happy hunting! Alright, so let's see how well this ooze actually goes. I came across some other ooze that was not Ninja Turtles, but it was at the swamp. It was all slimy. That's not a good sign. Alright, let's see how well this actually goes. But yeah, I came across this ooze looking thing, and well, I don't know how to explain it. It just looks like something that... Oh, whoa, that went too fast. Come back. Dang, I didn't even... I don't know what to say about that. That went too fast. Didn't get a chance to say anything. But yeah, it was in the sun. These people were selling these ooze, and yeah, and it didn't go well because it was all watery and everything. And we all know what happens if you don't get sealed out of the heat and out of the cold. Dang, that went all fast. You saw that? Like, screw this, whee! Dang. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah. Sometimes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll admit that was pretty cool though when this thing went all over. Took me by surprise. There you have that. Dang. It's kind of watery. I don't know what happened. I'd like to have this in. Like I like to build me one of these things, like a real life one. Alright, so we're gonna figure out how to fix this bad boy up, but he got ooze, people. So, let's go look for some eBay villain. That was probably the fastest one I ever did right here. Alright, people, it's eBay time. And this one's my favorite one. This is how you know when a person's trying to sell something that's still out on the shelf and everything, and does not have a simple clue what she is or what is going on, because everyone knows April O'Neil, a teenager that's trying to help her father. But this person put April O'Neil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014, loyal turtle reporter, TMNT rare. There is nothing rare about this yet. As far as we know, it's still spanking new. Guy wants it for $23. It's $3.76. Nothing rare back here. It's just your regular card. So let's see. Brand new, unopened. Okay. So why is rare? Hello, action. New sell package. April O'Neil figure. Card in bubble and excellent condition. What you see in the picture is what you receive. Blah, blah, blah. I am not including all minor details because you don't know jack crap. Okay, please look at the picture. Although, please check my other auction. What the hell? This may more vintage action figure upsells. La la. Money per. Okay, so tell me how is this rare? Am I not seeing it? Do you guys see it before I do? All figures come from a non-smoking. But let's tell you, there you go. That's a good one. That's something right there. You want to have something in there. Have fun. Sorry for the duo of eBay or business for whatever. Okay, whatever. All right. So when they say this is a loyal reporter, that means they obviously never seen a new TV series, and obviously they just got this because they want to make money off of it because it's April O'Neil. Like I said, I wouldn't say it's rare or collectible yet. I mean, it's still out there. So let's give it probably like 2 more years to see where she goes. But as far as right now, 2014, come on, this is 2012. Reporter, she's not a reporter yet. Rare, no. Alright, so put your comments down and tell me what you guys think about this. Oh, here's the guy who's selling it. Yeah, so I have a feeling I know this dude, so put your comments down and tell me what you guys think.